Oh, actually, hang on.
All right, we are now streaming.
Yay!
Yep, today we are on Minecraft mainly because for whatever reason Steam has decided to not recognize that I've already have my game loaded and I need to go fix that.
Traveler's Rest in particular is the game in question.
Mm-hmm. Do not mind the coughing you hear in the background. Wifey is not feeling very well today.
I am indeed not. Boo. Nope. Okay. Nope.
I think you're gonna need some more red sand.
No. We ended last time by getting what will hopefully be everything else I need.
Mm-hmm.
I was just more trying to remember what on earth I was doing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, what needed to go in this spot? And then I looked at the design, overall design again, and went, oh, yeah, that was a whole thing. That was a part of the design, and I think that would make some nice interest to the outside. So I'm gonna do it. And then I'm like, oh, that's how I can tweak it, because it did it for a reason that I am not doing, you see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. We have a wandering trader.
Ooh. Anything good?
Well, he's willing to buy water buckets
Mmm.
and buy fermented spider eyes. Those are too valuable to me. He is selling acacia logs, potion of invisibility, pale moss block, wheat seed, cyan dye, allium, white dye. I mean, some allium don't sound bad, but that's about it.
Yeah. We could probably trade him a few water buckets.
Yeah.
That's easy enough to do.
3. 3. That should do it. Yeah, these sides are... Yeah, I'm gonna go big with the color, I think. Mm.
Okay. Where is the... Oh, there he is.
Yeah, he went out that way.
Alright, he only bought 2, but that's something.
It is, certainly.
And it bought 4 alliums. Thank you, sir. Goodbye.
Oh, that's not right either, though. Ah, I need 2 more window panes.
Mm.
Just 2.
Unfortunately, you can't make them in groups of 2.
No, but that's all I need. This means we have extras, but yeah. Need to go see about some pains, and I need to grab some lovely flowers. Because I've made external planters. Go. Oh, I knew I was reading something. That's the thing about Minecraft. It distracts you, including from doing things like drinking from your comically large bowl of tea. I mean, in my defense, I was letting it cool off a little bit, but that was at least 20 minutes ago, so almost half an hour, actually, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is so comically large, so it's still perfectly pleasantly warm instead of scalding, but yeah, too much longer and it was going to start sliding into iced tea.
Mm-hmm.
Not there yet, but if I didn't pull myself out, over an hour would have passed, and it absolutely would have been.
Yeah.
Okay. entirely too many of them, but, you know. Okay, now I go back. To be fair, I could use any two tall flower, but this is the kind that I have because they are my favorite two tall flower. Well, strictly speaking, the pitcher plants are my favorite, but we don't got those.
Yeah, we gotta go looking
So,
for sniffers.
yeah. Which, don't get me wrong, sounds delightful. I love me a sniffer there, one of my favoritist mobs in the whole game. I love them. I love their sounds. I could just listen to the ASMR of their sounds and be happy. It sparks joy, the sniffers. They're so cute. Dee dee dee. Okay, now then. Let's see. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Yeah, definitely got the one more side. Yeah, because the original design has an entrance on all four sides. Well, I'm not doing that because that's silly for our purposes. But because they had entrances in those spots, the original floor plan has indents on those four sides, which does create a more, pleasing effect.
Mm-hmm.
But now, how did I do that? Yeah, that's what I do. I do the same stoop. Oh, I did. Not sure what I did, but you know what? I ain't worried. Okay. Okay. I mean, I could yoink those out too, but no, that would mess with things again. No, I don't want to mess with things. All right, let me stand inside here because now I'm ready to start looking at roofage stuff. But yeah, I figured I could make those indents into exterior planters to improve the aesthetics.
Mm-hmm.
Many a thing in this design I am not doing because it is not a combo with an iron farm, and therefore I don't need those elements. It doesn't need to be completely unspawnable inside. Everything slabbed to high heaven and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not. It saves resources.
Yeah.
Huh. Go figure. Okay. Although I don't mind adding the greenery inside because that's just pretty,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And this is only one tall, so I'm not concerned. They can just hop over these green bushes, but it makes a very pleasing inside.
Yeah.
And again, the inside design overall we can mess with however we want to, because again, we're not using it for that, so we're not going to have an obscene amount of villagers in here or anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I may conceivably need more azalea leaves because I added them to internal decor.
Yeah.
And I know there's going to be a trim on the roof as well. We shall see. But I haven't gotten to the roof just yet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. And obviously we'll probably put some slab steps here up or something, you know.
Yeah. You hold still a moment, just in
Nope.
case you need more.
Oh, I probably will. I was down to under a stack. I mean, not an obscene amount under a stack, but I was still under a stack, and I got the whole roof to do. Well, I'm pretty sure the roof is going to be predominantly slabbage. You know, it's still got a fair amount of ground to cover here.
Mm-hmm. And you can make it something besides, you know, the stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Just to add some contrast.
Okay. I am still. I mean, again, as much as it's not going to be an iron farm up top, I'm just looking at the roof line. You know.
Uh-huh.
Because it still makes a pleasing roof line. I might have enough to finish the leaf trim. It's going to be very flower heavy, but that's fine, especially for the roof.
Yeah.
Ooh. It's looking super close. I think I may have got it.
Ooh.
Which would be splendid. Yep, I definitely got it. Ha! And with 21 total leaf blocks to spare. I do like the idea of using a slabbage on the roof. It does help cut down on the spawnability,
Mm-hmm.
keeps the hostile mobs out, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that idea too. Okay. Especially since I've got. Ooh, like that a little bit of. Yeah, I like that. Make it look like it's supporting. Well, since I've got the extra, I may as well make it stairs. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Are you gonna have a little more red sandstone?
Yeah. There's some more red sandstone.
Wait. Oh. Hang on. Yeah, I need a few more walls, and I'm certainly gonna need more slabs.
Mm-hmm.
Again, yeah. Of course it's full.
And your cough is just getting worse.
Yeah. Well, that's always how my colds go. They start in my nose and they end in my throat. My nose is slowly stopping the drip drip it's been having all day, and I'm blowing my nose less, but that means it's going into my throat.
Mm-hmm.
And to be fair, this is still the back of my nose. It's not actually in my throat. You can probably hear that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just dryness at the back of my nose making me make my cough reflex go. Hence the warm beverage. Well, honestly, it might be better.
Hmm?
Well, no, it's just the way I'm doing the roof. These log pillars were poking up out of the top because of the half slabs.
Yeah.
I was just gonna put um lanterns on top, but I can just take off the top piece because that would be the rest would be under the slab, so there'd be no difference from underneath, and yeah.
Yeah.
And it solves the spawnability issue. All right, I'm gonna need more. I mean, I've got maybe a quarter of the roof left, so it's not like absurd, but I'm still gonna need more.
All right. Give me a second here. Been digging up a bunch, so just want to finish this one little quarter I'm on.
There. Apart from the lights I put on the roof I haven't put in yet, that should be all the lighting. Then we just need to fill the inside with whatever we're planning to fill the inside with, and we're good.
Mm-hmm.
At least one of these squares will be for their workstations, possibly a second one for beds, depending on how many we're actually going to have total.
All right.
Oh, wow, and I have exactly the number of lanterns left that I'm going to put down. Damn. That should... Oh, yeah, that'll definitely be enough. Never mind. Well, I'm imagining this much will be enough. Well, maybe not. I don't know. You know me and numbers. Oh, yeah, that'll be enough. There we go. Okay. The structure is built. Now we just need to outfit it
Mm-hmm.
accordingly. I'm going to go empty my pockets because they're full of a lot of things. Entirely too many things, one might even say. You copying me?
No, I just my thing. Change that for now.
Yeah. Alright. And I'm going to take a breather in my house and have some more tea. Because figuring out what to do from here is the question.
Oh, we gotta go get the other villager and get the one out of the hole and get him over here too.
Correct.
And then get them in.
And then start breeding them, yeah. I mean, honestly, if we leave the gates open with beds in there, as long as we boat them over to the island, they should go in by themselves.
Yeah.
In theory. Then as long as once they're inside we close the gate, should be fine. Oh, although that does occur to me. It just hit me. The aesthetic choices might allow them to escape.
Mm.
I mean, there would be a simple solution, and of course I've already put away all the blocks and it didn't take any more out, but... Grr. Because the easiest solution is just to take out the two outermost fence gates and replace them with
Don't go
more
into my
walls,
house.
Huh?
The villager went into my house.
Of course. Well, yeah, that was the nearest bed. I think easiest way to handle this is to go back and get some of that and extend the wall in a little bit. I think that'll do fine. Probably should have slept. Oh well, I'll be fine. Oh, this is probably going to be dangerous. Oh. Okay.
Hello, cat. Yes, you want kisses. Alright, come on. Ah!
I was about to say, how did you light on fire? But I'm guessing there was a mob.
Yeah.
Okay. Just fixing the escapability here. Should have bought more, but it's fine. That's an aesthetic thing. The point is now they
Cat,
can't escape.
get off the desk.
There. Oh, never mind. I had a whole extra stack of lanterns. I did not realize we'd made so many. Oh, let me open up the things. Just opening all of them. Yeah, those should be the only beds he can pathfind to, so...
Right.
Okay, we know we're going to need lecterns, composters. We're probably going to need at least one fletching table. Do we want a cartographer?
Globe pattern.
True. Okay, so cartography table. And I think we were thinking of like one smith each. And just say we get what we get and we don't get upset kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going to be burning through stuff, but it can be handy to have ready-made diamond resources, you know?
Yeah.
Even if we don't get everything represented. Anything that isn't represented will have the spare diamonds to, you know.
right.
Ah, almost. Yeah, wrong button. Sir. If we could at least pick a couple of, I'm gonna run back to your place and see if I can at least make like a fletching table and maybe one other something just to help lure them in. They don't have to keep them, just
Mm-hmm.
just to lure them in.
Come on, this way. This way. There are beds in here.
It's not quite late enough for them to care, unfortunately.
Well, at least they're contained for the moment.
Oh, are they in?
And they're both in a boat.
Fair enough.
Even if all you made was just a couple barrels, it's not like we're going to trade with them.
Not yet, no, but if I know we're gonna need them, I may as well use those, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If we're gonna need them anyway.
Why are you running that way?
Because they are villagers and they are stupid. Tell me I'm wrong. Okay.
This guy is like determined to head back towards.
Yeah, I think he's decided that that's his bed.
Well, could you also sleep?
Well, I'm back here now, so. Okay, for now, I'm just gonna put these back here. Where'd you go?
Behind the place I was trying to get the one guy to come around.
Well, I've put down a couple of workstations. And you know what? Here's an idea. That could have been foxing them too. Yep. Now we just need to fetch that jerk around. Okay, honey. I have defenses ready. Ah! Boom, 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 boom. You're trapped now. Hmm? Standard starting trades. Okay. I'm going away now. At least for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. What got you growling? Mm. Cat. Oh,
You good?
yeah. Just debating about ending stream a little early today.
I mean, valid. There's obviously more to do. I'm just kind of taking a breather to breathe,
Yeah.
quite literally,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm still very mouth breathy right now, and
Yeah.
that is not efficient.
No. But it's just one of these things of like I got, to figure out what's going on with my Steam and
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, it's probably not a bad idea. And it's not that, I mean, it's early, but it's not like obscenely early. We made it over an hour.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll end things here and call it for the day. We got a new place built up and whatnot. We just need to feed those villagers some carrots and bread.
And decide what we're going to turn them into and level them up and all that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I know I'm gonna need a couple extras of so I can make those farmers out front.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. But that's for after you make the farms, frankly.
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, I think I'm gonna make another giant cuppa
Yeah.
because that didn't even last the whole stream.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. So
Yeah.
yeah. So anyway, thanks to anyone who showed up, whether you're here for a short time or a long time. I appreciate you. And oops.
Oh, finger twitched, finger twitched. Sorry.
Stay well, be safe, and don't punch your wife in the face.
Sorry.
All right, bye.
Bye.